What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Hope everybody's having a great night. We got one for you tonight. As you're coming in, don't forget to hit that like button so that others get the notification and we can all have a great night tonight talking about our wonderful Miami Dolphins. Sorry, guys, I'm just getting comfortable here. I'm having a dinner. I'm eating snacks just so I can be able to come out here and be able to talk with you guys. Hope everybody's having a great day so far, a great night. Hope nobody is sick. Hope nobody is going through any tough times. I pray for each and every one of you. You guys as families are great. Everybody's staying healthy and safe. But let's get into it. How's everybody doing? Along with our Dolphins here. Hope everybody's okay. I hope everybody's excited for this season coming up. Go Tua. Screw the Tua haters. Y'all suck anyways. Just kidding, bro. I have love for everybody. If you don't like Tua, that's okay. If you love Tua, even better. We're all Dolphin fans as long as we all are for the symbol and the team and not a player. We will all be great. So we had Packers this morning. Shout out to Stephen D. Great show in the morning. If you guys don't know about it, definitely go out, watch the show in the morning. It's good. It's a great show to be able to watch out in the morning. I don't get compensated for this at all. He's just a friend, and definitely like to shout him out. Who's in the building now? Bleezy, what's up, brother? How's it going? I hope you're having a good night, bro. David Sims, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Can't wait for the next game, for the next week's game. Oh yeah, me either, brother. I can't wait. We've been dying. Cap, what's up? We've been dying, trying to get this year going. All these ups and downs we've been having, players getting thrown out, the shocks of McKinney getting tossed away. The wait and the anticipation to get this season started. Let me tell you, I don't know about you guys, but it's like this week has been going by slow. The days have been going by real slow. It's just absolutely freaking crazy slow right now. I don't know. It's because I'm sitting here watching the clock and waiting to every 24 hours passes by, and I'm like, come on, hurry up. But just taking a long time, and that's what you get for watching the clock. But anyways, today's show, we're going to be talking about this game coming up, our first game with the New England Patriots. What of our concerns? What of our thoughts? What happened? Do you think this is going to be a complete blowout? Do you think this is going to be a hard game? The players that aren't playing, Stephon Gilmore ain't going to be on. He's out for I think like 6 weeks or something like that. Definitely not out there. So I'm going to put down the link here. We're going to have a little panel. We're going to discuss about it. Let's talk about it. Let's say what comes to our minds, what we think. Let me invite everybody in here. Let's see here. Copy. And paste. Here we go. Larry, what's up, Larry? How you doing? Thank you for making it out to the show, guys. Remember, as you're waiting, please hit that like button. If you guys hit that like button, definitely the notifications get sent out, so every other subscriber I have will be able to get or join the stream. The link is in the description. Hit that link. Come join me. Let's talk about it. Larry has the BYOB. I have the BYOC. Bring your own candy, boy. Hey. Late night show today, Larry, huh? All good, buddy. Awesome. Stay safe, man. I hope everybody's staying safe. Link is in the description, guys. Jump on. I want to talk to y'all. I want to know what you guys have in mind, what your thoughts are. My thoughts are absolutely blew up. We're gonna come out these first two games, and come on, Larry, stay up a little bit for us. Don't be like that. Stop being so old. I know you got a little young juice in you. This is what Larry said. Getting ready for bed. Come on. Just jump on and say what's up for a little bit. How about that? Jump on and say what's up. But anyways, I think that these first two games, we are going to come out and we are going to make a statement. And when I say that as we're going to get in here, we're going to play this first game, and we're going to shut them out. Completely shut them out. Sure, they might get a couple of points on us, this and that, but it ain't going to be a close game. I think that within the first half of the game is going to be a good 2-touchdown lead. And then by the end of the game, I mean, it's just we're going to kick butt this year, and I cannot wait. But anyways, everybody say, what's up, Cap? What's up?
Hey, dímelo, Chachi. Dímelo, man. How you been, bro?
What's up? How you doing, brother?
Hanging in there, man. Just telling Larry, man, you know, that Larry, you can sleep all you want when you die, bro. Come on, this is the weekend, man.
That's what I told him, bro. I said, bro, I know he's got a little young self in him for. Come on, man. Jump up in here. Say what's up, and then go out of bed. You know, show some love, say what's up, and go to bed.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
very, very simple.
You'll be waking up tomorrow feeling refreshed and rejuvenated, and then depressed that night once Alabama puts the smackdown.
Oh, hell yeah. All right. Cap, what are your thoughts for this upcoming game while I bring in Bleezy 38 here?
I mean, for me, it's just pretty simplistic, man. You know, it's just keeping the game clock management like we always do, milk the clock, make sure that, you know, pretty much Bill doesn't get his hands on us throughout the first half, and just eliminate the penalties. You know, all the good spiel that we always talk about, but this time it has to be done knowing that we don't know the outcome of this team. We don't know these new faces. We do know the usual suspects, but we're really interested about knowing the rookies. We're really interested about knowing the free agents.
Well, let me ask a question. You know, what are the new faces? Because a lot of our team came back.
Yeah, but I mean, the offensive line wise, we got two new guys on the offensive line. The receiving core, we got, you know, two guys that are, you know, pretty much established, but at the same time, we got rookies on there like Waddle. We got Albert Wilson. We haven't seen him play yet. You know, Mac Hollins, I want to see him involved in a more of an impactful role. It's just, you know, little things like that can, you know, help the team get better. You know, the tight ends, you know, all these tight ends that we have now, it's a benefit for our offensive line. And that's one thing I want to see as well.
Definitely. I agree with you there, brother. Bleezy, what's up? Bleezy? Let me hear your thoughts here while I bring in Big John.
Bleezy!
Hey, what's up, fellas?
What's going on,
it's all good, man. I'm hyped up. I'm ready to go, man. I really am hyped up, man. I'm looking for Tua to come unglued, man.
Definitely. What are you upcoming game? What do you do here as the season opener?
Man, Bill Belichick. Okay. Bill Belichick. That'd be the only thing I fear from the Patriots, man. I looked at their offensive lineup the other night. You know, I was not impressed, man. We got the Patriots, bro. We got that.
You think so?
Yeah. It's going to be that week 2 against the Bills. Is that's when it's going to get real. That's what I think.
Definitely. Big John, what's up, brother? What's up? How you having a good night or what?
I was watching the movie, nigga. I didn't know you were going to go live, though. I'm not going to lie to you.
¿Cómo? ¿Cómo?
Estaba viendo una película ahí.
Bro?
Huh? I was watching Snake Eyes, bro. Movie's fire.
Yeah, forget that, bro. It's all about the Dolphins here, bro. We're on right now. This is more
I,
important.
I,
Okay.
I know that's why I'm here, but it's still fire, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Snake
Damien, what do you
Eyes.
think?
No,
Snake Eyes is gonna be Josh
What
Allen
do you
week
think this
2.
upcoming
Motherfucker ain't
game,
gonna
bro?
see.
hey, Cap, you got a
What do you think of
haircut
this
up there,
upcoming
bro?
game?
Who me? Oh,
Yeah, no,
well,
the person behind you.
I'm that no that no that, yeah that's Kage. Okay, all right. No, well, I'm in the minority, bro. I think it's gonna be an ass whooping. People say it's gonna be a close game and all this and all that, and I get why they say it, and I understand that they're gonna supposedly try to run the ball, this and that and the other, and the third. I just think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be an ass whooping. I truly believe that the Dolphins are gonna come out in that amoeba defense, and they're gonna just destroy this dude. Like I could see this guy fumbling twice, losing a fumble, throwing a pick six, and before you look, it's like 28-6 or some shit like that. You know, so
I agree with you,
I
Big
don't know.
John. I agree with
That's
you
All right,
just
Big
me.
John.
100%. Just like I
I'll put it
agree
like
with
this. I'll put
David
it like
Sims
this.
here, bro. 2
I
and
would
0 to
not be
start. 2 and
surprised
0.
if I would not be surprised if we scored 2 or more defensive touchdowns on this dude. Like I wouldn't be
Ooh,
surprised if they caught him and he
that's
fumbled.
bold.
Like they come. No, it's not because they're gonna blitz him. We're not gonna let that guy sit back there all day. Imagine you get that guy on a blitz like you did to the Rams. That guy doesn't see
Hell
the
yeah, they're
blitz
gonna
coming,
blitz him.
gets
Hell
hit,
yeah.
he fumbles the football, and you're off and running. He could throw a pick six. If we don't score more than one defensive touchdown, expect Jalen Waddle to return a punt. I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling everybody. It's gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna
It's
be
like
bad.
I said. I think the Dolphins are gonna come out this year, and these first 2 games they're gonna come out and they're gonna make a statement. They're gonna come out. My prediction is they're gonna beat the Patriots 35-10. Because I can't say that they'll get close enough to be able to just run the ball and put it in on us. At least one time.
But I
The rest
mean,
is all
but
gonna
I
be
mean that
the rest
that
is all
I
gonna be
was
field
saying.
goals.
Yeah.
And for the second game against the Bills, I think we're gonna come out and we're gonna shut them down too, bro. I think we're gonna make a statement, and it's gonna be a big one. I think we're gonna drop a lot of jaws and say, "Wow, this team is legit."
I mean,
I really do think so.
my thing isn't even like I was saying earlier today. Like, it doesn't surprise me if the New England Patriots run 150 yards or 200 yards on the Dolphins. I'm not surprised if they run during the game. We have this bend don't break mentality. That's the whole
Yep.
point of the defense. That's why Miami was like 18th against the pass or 24th or some shit. And at the end of the day, we're the number one scoring defense. It
Hmm.
doesn't matter how many. If you spend the whole day running the football, and at the end of the day, after 3 quarters, you have 9 points because you made 3 field goals. I like my chances, so I don't care how many times they run the ball. It's not gonna. It's gonna come down to a turnover by either Tua or Mac Jones. One of them is gonna turn the
Hey,
ball over, and that's gonna be the game. That's it.
Well, I
Well, it
mean,
ain't
look.
gonna be Tua.
Let's be realistic here. Like as far as the total points in this game, like yeah, I would love a blowout on our end, but the history's shown that these two teams every time they play each other, it's always like by one touchdown or one field goal. I mean, needless to say, the one game that they almost went undefeated, the Patriots when they kicked our ass with Randy Moss, that was the only time. But these games with the Patriots have always been neck to neck, man. Like we have to put that into account as well.
Yeah,
Not
but
this
this
year,
time,
bro.
but
Not
but
this
this
year.
game, I agree with Chachi, bro. This game's the only game, dude, that this time is the only year that I can say that, regardless of what anybody says, I think we have more talent on offense than they do, skill position for skill position, bro. They have two tight ends and none of them are playing.
I think that
Yeah.
the close game will be the last game of the season because we play them the last game of the season, right?
Yeah. So we have
Or
the
we play
advantage
the
in the
Bills the
beginning of
last
the
game of the
season. Yeah.
season.
And don't be surprised if week 2 you see the same thing. If it's 28-31, don't be surprised. Same thing as last year. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I think
man.
we always the last game that we play with them is gonna be the close game. But this first game coming up, it's gonna be a blowout, bro. We're gonna kill them. We are.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Tua's gonna be torching them. Oh, I can't wait, bro.
I wouldn't be surprised if Dolphins start off 4-1. I'm telling you, none of those 4 games scare me. I'm not afraid of the Colts. I'm not afraid of the Raiders. I'm not afraid of the Bills, and I'm not afraid of the Patriots, dude. Tampa Bay, if we lose, hey, we lost. I don't care. It's still 4-1. Anybody right now will take 4-1, considering the fact that we're like everybody thinks we're gonna go like 8-11 or whatever. I've heard some weird predictions out there, so I have no problem with it.
Yep. The Patriots are the last game of the season. That's what I'm saying. I think that
as it should
for
be.
this first game, we are gonna blow them out, and I mean blow them out to the point where everybody's gonna say, "Well, it was just then the excuses start. Oh well, it was Mac Jones's first game, and he needs time to accommodate himself in the NFL. Then all the excuses come.
We can't even complain. Everybody's hoping the same thing for Tua, bro. I don't expect Mac Jones to come out and tear it up, bro. So
but Mac and Cheese is not mobile. Mac and Cheese will stay still in his plate. That dude ain't mobile. That's one thing. I mean, if we do get the turnovers, I hope we get the turnovers by the sacks. Because, I mean, the kid looks like he gets rid of the ball fast too. But if we get those sacks, man, we'll establish that our defensive ends are not to be messed with, bro.
And we have two. We're
gonna get the sacks. We're gonna get the sacks.
Yeah, bro. I think we're the only team in the AFC East. We're the only team that has more than 2 like legit edge rushers. Am I wrong or am I right?
I think you're right. I don't think any other team in the AFC East has like a legitimate.
The Jets have an interior defense, but I think we're stout on the edge.
Right. Yeah. I think that this is gonna be a phenomenal first winner for everybody. I think Tua's gonna he's gonna lay it down, bro. I really do think so. I think Tua's gonna come out. He's gonna have 300 yards. Like it's just gonna be a phenomenal game, bro. To where Tua's gonna open up a lot of eyes.
Yeah, man. I hope we start off with a bang real fast because the situation we don't want to be in is 2-2. I want that above 500 by week 4, man. Especially with the Raiders game and the Tampa Bay game, we have to show an identity real fast.
I think our hardest game out of all of those, and you guys are gonna call me crazy, but I think the hardest game out of the first 4 is gonna be the Colts.
No, I don't think it's far-fetched from being crazy. They got the legit defense. I think they ended up with number 1, no?
I think our hardest game is going to be the Colts. Believe it or not.
Yeah, their defense is legit.
Why? Because I say this. Why? Because the Bills in our division, and usually the teams that we play in our division, it's usually never a blowout. You understand what I'm saying? It's usually a close game. Besides last year when we played the Bills at the end of the season. But usually they're close games. However, being this year, I think we're going to blow out the Patriots, blow out the Bills. The Raiders are going to be kind of a close game, this and that, but we're going to end up beating them, no problem. But the Colts, I feel like, is a very underrated team. I feel like they're a very underrated team.
I think the hardest game is going to be the one against the Raiders, and I'll tell you why. Just from the simple fact that you have to go to California. Just for the fact that you got to fly up there. We've never played good up there. That would be the only one that I would be worried about losing. And if we get that one done, people are in some deep shit. Miami goes 3-0, bro, and they're playing the Colts. They're going to go 4-0, bro.
Oh, 100%.
Telling you right now, because playing over here in the heat. They're gonna have to come over here, and they might not even have Carson Wentz at that time.
That's
Because
true.
in case you guys haven't noticed, he was put on COVID protocol. You know that, right? He went from being injured to having COVID. So I don't
People
know.
can't catch a break, bro.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. People, I don't know what's going on over there, bro. But I think he was put on COVID protocol last time I checked. So I don't know what he's gonna do. So
Well, maybe we'll see, bro. We'll see. Hey, what are your thoughts about the Patriots not having Stephon Gilmore?
Man,
I'm happy.
It's what?
I hope he's gone all season. It's better for me. Okay.
It's kind of.
What do we know?
Me,
What do we
look,
know about his replacement?
All I know is, look, we know that Belichick doesn't worry about star players that don't play because he'll compensate that with more depth. I wouldn't be surprised if he throws 5 defensive backs out there, like Pete was saying earlier in the afternoon. Like, you got to put into account, man, that Flores played for Belichick, man. Like, I want the blowout, but Bill is the type to mind F everybody. You know that.
Yeah, but you also have to think. Flores was the running that defense. It wasn't Belichick. Remember that you got your defensive coaches, you have your offensive coaches. You know, your defensive coordinators, your offensive coordinators, and all that. Like, Belichick doesn't really call the plays. It's your offensive coordinators that are sitting up at the booth.
Yeah, but if you want to go that route, then I would think Flores would be Bill Belichick's disciple. And I would think Flores would know every move. I mean, exactly. I would think Bill would know every move that Flores would make. Well, it could be vice versa also.
Right.
Well, it comes down to not you. It's not about you knowing what I'm gonna do. When you play a division rival, it comes down to, can you stop what you know I'm gonna do? That's what the problem is with us and the Patriots and the Bills. And I've always said, it's not that we don't know the Patriots want to run it up our ass. It's, can we stop them from running it up our ass? Everybody here knows they're going to try to run the ball 30 times. Okay? Yep. Can you stop them? That's all it is. You know Josh Allen's going to drop back. You know Josh Allen's going to drop back 34 times and throw 17 to Stephon Diggs. Can you stop it? That's all it is. That's the difference.
I'll give you this.
You don't surprise anybody in your own division. When it's a division
I give
game,
you this. Look,
you don't surprise anybody.
Divisional game, I give you this. I give you that. I agree with you on that, and the aspect that, it's the first game of the week, and the Dolphins can pull off a victory in stunning fashion because the New England Patriots don't know our personnel yet, because it is week 1. I give you that. We have the advantage of that because nobody knows our playbook yet. Nobody knows our personnel. They haven't seen us on tape yet, so we do have that advantage. I just feel like they're going to milk the clock to hell, man, and it's going to be a low-scoring game.
Well, the problem is,
but you have to think. You have to think. Remember that Tua is a game manager. If it comes down to a point where, let's say, by the grace of God, the Patriots have type of good game and it's a close game, okay? By the grace of God, okay? Vamos a poner. If that happens, remember that Tua is a game manager. He can get the offense out on that field and run 12 minutes off that clock.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're doing. That's what we were doing this preseason. So he drove the ball. What he drove he did every drive except for 2 were above 6 minutes with the ball.
Do you see what I'm saying?
I think.
Do you see what I'm saying?
So,
yeah.
So, but regardless of the fact, I like their other corner. What's his name? CJ
Jackson, Casey Jackson.
Yeah, Casey Jackson or CJ Jackson, whatever his name is.
He's trying to go.
Think he's going to be?
I don't know his initials. It's Jackson.
Yeah, something. Who do you think he's going to be covering?
It depends who's active on week 1. Like, we still haven't known if everybody's been clear yet.
The only one who's not. You know that Waddle's playing.
Everybody's playing except for Will Fuller, bro.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So who is their best corner going to be covering?
I'm going to take a stab at the guess. Week 2, one of the 5 tight ends is gone. I don't know which one, but week 2, when Will Fuller comes back, one of those 5 tight ends is going bye-bye. I don't know who
I
it
was
is.
thinking the same thing.
One of them is gone.
I can say that. I can agree with
I'm
that.
gonna take a stab and say, Ethan Carter, here are your walking
Adios.
papers. Yeah,
3.2
Agreed.
million.
but I'm just saying.
Agreed.
But,
But I think Ethan Carter plays offensive line too, though, right?
Plays fullback, tight end.
if you're
I
a
just
ti- if you're
he
a tight
plays
end,
all
they
that,
all
but I
play
never see him.
offensive line. Well, if you're a tight end, you're supposed to play offensive line. That's like
No.
a version of offensive line.
No, what I mean, I think he plays like guard or something like that too, or center.
Well,
Ethan Carter? No.
Yeah.
He plays fullback. He does not play offensive line.
Oh,
maybe
fullback.
on an eye, maybe he plays like a blocking tight
Fullback,
end. But yeah, the guy's doing way too many positions. That's great, but I need to see it like translate on the field.
Mm-hmm. Look at this up.
But yeah, man, like as far as breaking down the personnel for the Patriots, look, I'm not going to go into depth with that because I don't have a breakdown sheet here with notes and whatnot, but I do know their linebackers are always coming in with 4. If they are going to switch from 3-4 to 4-3, that's going to be new. But that's another thing. They've always kept it like hybrid, but they always went by 3-4.
Right.
So, I mean, we if we're going to run the ball, man, we got to run it smart.
I said this the first time he asked me this question, and I'm going to stay with what I said the first time. It doesn't come down to who they're covering with their first 2 players. It's that third cornerback who's going to cover Albert Wilson and who's going to cover Jalen Waddle. That's all it comes down to for the rest of the season. Forget the first 2 guys. Who's your third corner and who's your fourth corner? Who's going to cover Waddle? Who's going to cover Albert Wilson? That's all I care about because that third corner, if he's not good, that's going to be the major mismatch of every game. Either that or Gesicki.
The mismatch I want, but can the O-line give us that time to do it? Like, it's fine to see it during preseason. It looked great and whatnot, but we've seen it with half.
The difference between last season and this season is that because they have that kind of speed that they're not used to having, those 3-second passes that got you no yardage, since you're throwing it to Waddle, okay, you're going to get 7 yards every 2-second pass. That's the difference between throwing it to Waddle and throwing it to Grant and Grant falling down or dropping the ball. Or you throw it to whoever is out there that's injured. That's the difference. I could even tell you Matt Collins. I could even tell you Matt Collins is better than he was last year. He looks more polished. Matt Collins looks better overall. He just looks better. He looks more comfortable. He looks better than he did last year. Yeah.
Than himself?
He looks better.
Definitely.
Compared to what he looked like last year, he looks more comfortable.
Oh, absolutely. He's grown 100%.
He looks like I don't know, bro. I'm about to get to the point where I like Matt Collins better than Preston Williams. It's kind of sucky, but it's getting there.
Wow. But you know what? It's because Preston Williams hasn't really shown anything. He's shown that he's got talent and he can use it, but it hasn't been displayed on the field because he's always hurt. He's always hurt. So,
well, I mean, we got star receivers, yeah. We got depth in the receivers. But my thing is, and I'm going to keep asking you guys this, and I want the honesty to come out because, I am about the pom and cheerleading stuff when it comes to our team. Beto, when there's a blitz coming at you, do you trust this O-line to pick up that blitz?
Not without seeing it first.
I
mean, you guys hesitating. You guys are hesitating a little bit.
Well, I'm not hesitating. I'm waiting for him
not
to
without
answer.
seeing it first.
If we talk at the same time, you're not going to get one answer. You're going to get a mix. So, I'm not hesitating, bro. The bottom line is this. I have no issues. I don't think I have a problem with them blitzing, and I keep telling everybody the same thing from the beginning. If we're going to have those 3 guys on the field, if Waddle, Wilson, and Parker and Gasecki are going to be out there, which I assume they are, because Fuller's not going to be there, they're going to have to double cover some people out there, bro. They're not going to be able to come at you. They have to have at least 5 defensive backs. You have to cover Waddle. You have to cover Parker, Gasecki, and Wilson. You're not going to be able. You're going to have to play cover 2, bro. If we cannot block 5-on-5, then we have a serious problem. And it doesn't matter whether they blitz or not. If you
It kind of does, man, because they disguise it. They disguise the blitz all the time. They always disguise the blitz.
Yeah,
you
but
know
listen,
that.
here's the problem with them playing cover 2. When they play cover 2, they leave the middle of the field wide open.
No, the biggest problem is they're going to leave Tua to run by himself because you're not accounting for the quarterback. I've been saying that from the beginning. Now, can we block? That's fine, but we got 6-on-5. If they're playing cover 2 and you got 4 guys, okay, you got 6 men covering 4. They're playing cover 2, you got 6 men covering 4. That means that at the end of the day, you only have 11 players. So 4 defensive linemen, 3 defensive linemen, 1 linebacker, or 2 linebackers. You got 5 offensive linemen and a running back and a quarterback. So you're going to outnumber the line of scrimmage 7-5 or 6-5, depending on what they do. We've never had the advantage at the line of scrimmage. We've always been, we're going to run the football. We got 5 receivers. They got 8 defenders near the ball. That's why Myles Gaskin got hit like a pinball last year, because every time he'd run the ball, he got hit by 8 people. He literally had to break 16 tackles to get 4 yards. All right. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference right there. We've never been able to outnumber the line of scrimmage. Yeah, leave it on.
Oh, man.
You know, so,
guys, listen up. The link is in the description if you want to jump on so you can talk about this with us. We are talking about this upcoming game with the Patriots and the Dolphins. Our thoughts, concerns, what we think is going to happen. Big John is rooting for the Patriots in this, and we're all cursing him out. So if you guys want to jump on and tell him how much he sucks for that,
hey, don't say that for real, because Finsanity might just come on to tell me that.
No, I'm just kidding. No, we're just talking about our concerns and what we think will happen, or what you think, or what we think that we should do to be able to win this game, hands down. So that's where we're at right now. If you're just jumping,
no turnovers.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I honestly think this game's gonna be a lot easier than a lot of people may think. And I understand that they're talking about running the football and all this and that, bro. But these people do not understand the one thing that I'm noticing: our defensive secondary is just disgusting. I don't know
100%.
what they're gonna do. They don't have any receivers. Their tight ends are injured at the moment. I mean, unless our defensive line is just gonna crumble like an accordion every time they hand the ball off, I just think the game's gonna be out of hand. The game's gonna be out of hand before they know it. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. Because I see Jalen Phillips. I see Jalen Phillips and Raekwon Davis tapping Matt Jones on the shoulder. Raekwon's gonna be like, "You remember practice when I used to beat you up? Here we go." You know?
They're gonna be doing this, bro.
Yeah, that's what I think.
They're gonna be eating. You're gonna be eating and eating and eating. Because I was talking to Big John about this, and you remember when I told you that even though that Jalen Phillips he's gonna be playing outside linebacker or whatever, and he's more, a defensive player. And I told you, and I said, listen, Jalen Phillips, he's so quick that he gets into the backfield very, very quickly to be able to make tackles, even on a run play that's going down the middle.
Yeah.
Remember I told you that? Yeah. And then you can see it inside or in the preseason games how he comes off that line so fast.
I have no idea. Okay, I think they are back. They are back, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
Who?
Cap, was that you?
Yeah, I was improvising. You guys disappeared.
We
Disappeared.
disappeared.
No, bro, you disappeared.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what
I
happened,
went to
bro.
the
You
I went
must
to
have
the
gone through a
Matrix.
tunnel or something. You went through
Went
a
to the
wind
Matrix.
To the
tunnel and
Matrix.
disappeared. Yeah, bro.
But
I just
like
want
I
to
was
know.
saying,
I just want to
Phillips,
know
he
what
comes off
pill.
that line so fast that he's gonna be able to stop the run too. Bro. You're gonna see.
Hey, 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 Chachi, what pill did you take? The blue pill or the red pill? Because you disappeared for a good 2.5 minutes.
Really? I don't know.
He did disappear. He said we disappeared. We didn't
It's
go nowhere.
No, I don't know.
the
I don't know what he's
Dolphin
talking about.
multiverse, bro.
This guy.
Y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping.
This guy is doing the Spider-Man now. Cool. All
Hey,
right.
listen. I'm
So,
sorry I had to
so in
come
the
on so
multiverse,
late today.
so in the next
I'm
multiverse
sorry.
is Tua Fox.
No, the
That
little
bingo.
pig, the one that be flying all over the damn place. The little fat bastard knows how to spin a web.
Y'all tripping, man. Hey, listen. I'm sorry I had to come on so late today. But I had to take my son to the doctor's office to the he had to get
Man,
checked
it's
up
all
or
good,
whatever.
man.
No, he had a little cough and stuff like that. So sorry I came in so late, and then they had us waiting outside in the car. They don't let nobody inside. You gotta wait outside in the car until a room's open, and then you go right to the room. So we're sitting
Yeah, I
outside
know.
in the car
Yeah,
waiting
man.
for like 2.5 hours, bro. Crazy, crazy,
Yeah,
crazy,
man.
crazy.
You know how it
So
is, man. You know how it is.
no, it's nuts. It's nuts. Welcome to Florida, bro.
They
Everybody that
don't
wants to
even.
move
No.
down here, welcome.
Yeah, that's why I said goodbye.
Hey, Cap, how you like it up there so far, man? I never asked you.
No, it's great, man. No humidity. The weather's at 80. Like I said, the businesses are booming down here, man. I recommend highly, man. Anybody that's getting tired of South Florida, man, think of your family. Think of a change. Change. There's nothing wrong with change. Sometimes you benefit from change. Get out your comfort zone if you're not happy. Just a little tidbit, man. That just it's nice up here, man.
Very true. Which I think is what the Dolphins are gonna do. They're gonna come out of the comfort zone and they're gonna be slinging that ball left and right. Boy, Tua's gonna be opening up that field. It's like Big
Look,
John said. They're gonna have to play a cover two. They're gonna have to because they're gonna have to have two safeties up top. They're not. They can't let the safeties can't let them get behind them, which is just gonna open up that whole front of the field so much that it's gonna be a tight end killer game. Whoever the tight ends are that game, Gasecki, Long, whoever it is, they're going to be killing it this game.
I'm
Mark
just
my
upset
words.
that I'm upset that they haven't. I hope they're watching this video and they listen to what me and EM have been saying the entire offseason. They need to stick, Matt Collins at tight end, bro, and just destroy this. If they put Matt Collins at tight end, what's gonna happen is you're gonna see like when New England had a Gronkowski and Aaron Hernandez, it's gonna be something like that. If they put that man at tight end and they use him, he is so fast for his size at tight end that would be amazing. Me and Ian have been saying it the entire season. They haven't done it. I would love to see that. I would
This is going
love
to
to
be Hunter
see,
Long.
but Hunter Long can take his time. He's injured right now. Let Matt Collins take the first 3 games. You can ease your way in. It's okay. I'm not mad.
Very true.
Let
Very
the
true.
Afro score. Let the Afro score a couple times. Let him loose. You know.
How do you think the our offensive line is going to deal with their defensive line?
That's why I bring back the pressure. Can they withstand the pressure of all these guys that are coming back from COVID on the Patriots end? Because a lot of these guys didn't play last season, and that's going to be numbers that the offensive line needs to be accounted for. Man, this offensive line, in my opinion, the interiors is getting better, but all three of us know that the outside is a little bit questionable. And I just want to make sure that we got enough bodies out there. That's why we kept the tight ends, but I
Well,
want to see when that blitz pressure comes in, who's going to step up, and I want to know what running back's going to step up to help our quarterback when he's in trouble.
that's why I think that you're going to see a couple of. I'm telling you, I'm different, bro. I want Miami to come out on the first play, do a flea flicker, bro. Like, do something nobody expect. I'm being serious. Do something
I
they
have
don't
a
expect.
feeling. I have
They
a
don't
feeling that
expect you to
that
go flea flick. Listen, nobody expects you to go flea flicker on the first play of the season. That would be fantastic. Go flea flicker, shock them, and throw it out there. Let Waddle go 1-on-1 with their third corner and just break them. If you don't get the touchdown, you might get the pass interference. You
listen.
know,
You remember? You remember when Tannehill was back on the team with Kenny Stills, and a lot of the first play of the game would be like a 50-yard bomb to Kenny Stills. You guys remember that?
yeah, I do. That was the only time I like watching the
I
Dolphins for the
feel
last
like
like
this
10 years.
first play is gonna be a huge bomb to Waddle way down there, and it's gonna be a first play of the game is gonna be a touchdown.
I think they got to do that just so that they put it in the other team's mind. Okay, last year they wouldn't throw past 20 yards. We knew the Dolphin offense was from speed bump to speed bump. Now you have to cover the entire section of the field. But I think there's going to be a lot of, you might see a lot of those end arounds like you saw Waddle do against Atlanta, so they can't, to keep the defensive line off of getting the snap count and blitzing and stuff like that. You might see a couple of screens. I would love to see a throwback screen where you screen but throw to the other side, not to the other side like they haven't done in forever. The last time we did a throwback screen, I think we scored on a 45-yard touchdown, but we never do that. That would be
Definitely,
something. It would be nice to see something different, than
absolutely,
what we normally see.
absolutely, absolutely. Hey,
As
Big
long
Drip
as long as they don't
Entertainment.
do it in
Thank
the
you for jumping on to the channel, man, and showing your support, guys. I really appreciate
big
you guys,
drip.
everybody that's in here now, hitting the like button and just showing your support to the channel, man. I greatly appreciate that. Don't forget, if you guys want to donate to the channel, you donate through Cash App, money sign Miami Football Talk. Anything that you throw to me goes directly to the channel for better, bigger, brighter, exclusive content. Definitely have a lot of big things coming. Um, Starting next week, there will be an announcement. I think I'll be saying something about it this weekend, but there's definitely an announcement coming out uh, with some big news for the channel. And I have something else that's in the work behind the scenes that you guys might be excited about. I'm going to be starting a new show, and just stay tuned. And I will give you guys definitely more info on what I will be doing. Definitely, I want your guys' opinion. This is definitely a show that's made for you guys. So definitely stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel so you can keep up to date on what's going on and what's happening behind the scenes. So back to the football content. Just got to break that up and put that announcement out there. Definitely now that we have some people out here.
I thought you were. I
PSA,
thought you were.
PSA.
I thought you were gonna pull Larry's line. The show's made for you people, where you are the stars.
No,
I
no,
thought
no,
that's where you. I thought that's where you were going. I was gonna be like, damn, you're Buddy Larry right now.
Now hit
no,
the
no, no,
like
no, no,
buttons,
no.
you morons.
Hit the like button, you
Yeah,
fools.
yeah, that guy's funny, dude. Larry's Larry's crazy, man. Larry's funny.
Y'all
I
are
like
trip.
Larry, man.
Y'all are trip. Y'all guys are trip.
Oh,
Hey, listen, Big John, let me ask you a question. What do you think? How do you think about our linebacking core?
man.
Do you think
I
that we
like
made a mistake getting rid of McKinney? And who takes his place?
Well, no,
La-
Landon Roberts is taking
Landon.
his place, but at the end of the day, that's the only reason why he's not there. I I didn't like when they released him from one standpoint, and Estefan was talking about it earlier today. I don't like to agree with Estefan, but for some reason. But anyway, maybe
You
it's
have
because
to,
he's a
bro.
Spurs fan. It's because he's a
Yeah,
Spurs fan, bro. Spurs
Once
suck.
a year.
And you're not on here.
Christmas is once a year. Christmas, man.
Oh my goodness. My brother from another mother, it's EM.
EM.
Hey man, get up here, bro. Man, I've been trying to
EM,
find
jump on the channel, buddy.
Hey, you know something, bro? Trying to get a hold of EM is harder than trying to get a hold of the president of the United States, bro. I am not lying to you. It's impossible to talk to
He's
this
Secret
man.
Service, bro. He's Secret Service.
No. This man is the guy in the bunker with the Secret Service. Like, forget the Secret Service.
Like,
Talking to this dude
type
is
of stuff,
impossible. No, wow, bro, Jesus Christ! Every time I think of EM, I think of the movie Sentinel. I swear to God. But yeah, man. I agree with Estefan. I don't like the fact that they got rid of McKinney because I know that McKinney, when it comes to running downs, he's a busy man. Whatever, there, Superman.
We're all busy, bro. We're all busy, EM.
No, I don't buy that. I don't buy that whatsoever. I know EM. He got spotty sense. He heard he heard McKinney's name and he was like, "Oh."
Yeah.
Too soon. I know.
Cap,
too soon.
looking
Sorry,
sharp, bro. Cap, you're looking sharp.
Yeah, man. These mofos pulled a chunk out of my head for a drug test, man. They do hair samples over here, man. I can't drop urine. I can't. Man.
You're in trouble. Anyway, I think that this nigga, he's laughing right now. EM, you better get your ass up here, bro. I'm getting frustrated. All right.
He's scared, bro. He jumps on everybody's channel, but he won't jump on mine. You see that?
Right.
Channel, but he won't jump on mine.
Now all of a sudden, Reason goes online and EM jumps on the panel. I'm gonna get pissed, bro. That's not fair, bro. That is complete bias. Anyway, like I said, I love Reason too. Reason's a funny dude. I me and him really don't talk, but he's cool people.
Everybody.
But no, as far as McKinney goes, man, real talk. I like that guy. I don't like the fact that they let him go. He's incredible when it comes to dissecting the run play. He gets to the spot before the linebacker, before the running back gets there. He's usually in the backfield. He sees the play before it happens.
He knows how to shoot the gap.
We don't have that. As downhill as a Landon Roberts plays, as downhill as Baker plays, they don't dissect the run like that. They find it out too late. When the guy is already 4 yards on the field and you tackle him, that to me isn't really like you did nothing. I had 111 tackles, but 67 were after the guy gained 4 yards. Okay, that's great.
I disagree with you. Go ahead. The reason we got rid of McKinney is because we have Landon Roberts. Let me tell you something. Landon Roberts, he's a freaking tank, bro. He's a tank. When that guy hits you, he hits you, and he hits you hard. So I don't know what you're talking about. I think Landon Roberts is there to replace McKinney. And Sam McGuavin, he's just a little speedster that gets into the backfield. But you have to remember that Coach Flo, what he likes is versatility. Coach Flo likes versatility. He just doesn't like you to be run stopping. He wants you because he likes you to be all over the field. The same reason why he didn't pick up the other corner from UM and they picked up Phillips. What was the other? Rousseau or Rosu or whatever his
Gregory Rousseau, yeah, Buffalo.
Gregory Rousseau. The reason he didn't go after Gregory Rousseau was because Gregory Rousseau was just he's a one thing guy. All he's good for is going in, playing the edge, setting the edge, or whatever. He couldn't step out to where Phillips is more than of an athletic type of athlete to where he can come out. He can cover out wide.
Yeah.
He's fast, this, that, or whatever. So Coach Flo likes versatility. And the fact that McKinney doesn't like versatility, McKinney is not versatile, is the reason why he's not on the team anymore.
Yeah, but Landon Roberts isn't versatile either, man.
Correct.
That's what I was saying.
We don't need McKinney because we already have one that's like him.
Yes, but McKinney. Okay, but what you're not understanding is the same thing.
Yeah, but McKinney don't have concussion problems though, bro. We had concussion problems on Phillips and Roberts, and that's what worries me. Can he last?
Me and Cap were having this conversation last weekend when he was here, and we were talking about McKinney, and I forgot the other linebackers. Me and you were talking about Cap, and I said, "Listen,
Baker, yeah.
we have three of the same linebacker. The problem is you can't have them all on the field at the same time because they can't cover."
Then
He
get up here.
emphatically.
Prove me
Who does
wrong,
he?
EM. Get up here and tell me different. Get
I
up here
told
and
you
tell
he
me different.
disagrees. So he agrees with me. He disagrees with you, which I agree with him because but what McKinney does, EM, what McKinney does, Roberts and Baker, they don't do well. They don't play good through contact, and they don't dissect the running play. We're talking about the same thing we talked about in February or March when we were discussing Miami and what they did or didn't do. They didn't fix anything. They didn't fix the linebacking
Sooner or
core,
later, look.
and they didn't do anything with the offensive line.
Yeah, but
Nothing.
sooner or later, look, that excuse has to stop. Sooner or later, these defensive tackles need to show up. I'm tired of one guy showing up 1 week and then another guy showing up 2 weeks later. We need to have a cohesion on that front interior defensive side because it's just they're going to be running all over us. I don't want to depend on an inside linebacker to stuff the run.
If that's what you want to do, then pray to Jesus that the metahuman known as Raekwon Davis shows up because Butler is not a run-stopping defensive tackle. John Jenkins is okay, nothing I'm gonna write home about. So and Christian Wilkins seems to be more interested in jumping on top of you after you score a touchdown than playing defense. So if they can get their act together, we don't have an issue. If not, there's going to be an issue all season.
Yeah.
It is
our issue was everybody running it down our throat.
So what do you think about Sam?
Sam McGuavin?
Guavin?
Yep.
I like him.
We got to see it, man.
Just that
He's not
like him,
very much a versatile player. He can't really cover.
But he does.
Sam McGuavin.
The problem is none of our linebackers can cover. That's the problem. That's what we're talking about when me and EM were telling everybody during the year. The problem is that Jerome Baker is not a 3-down linebacker. That's the issue. Jerome Baker can blitz all the time. He's great at scheme. They scheme him to blitz, okay, to get a sack. The problem is he can't cover to save his life. You can stand in a corner and get open on Jerome Baker and you didn't do anything. My grandmother's a statue and she's still open. He can't cover anybody. It is what it is. It's a fact. He's proven it throughout his career. Now, can he get better? We hope. They paid him like a top 15 linebacker, top 10. Hopefully he makes his money because now that McKinney's not there, he needs to make his money somehow. Because none of those other guys can cover on third down. If Baker doesn't cover on third down, if Guavin doesn't cover on third down, okay? AVG, I don't even know if he can cover because I've never seen him cover. Who's going to cover? Now, unless you're going to sit there and you're going to bring in Javon Holland with McCourty, and Holland's going to play like a hybrid linebacker, and you got him covering a certain area, I could see that happening. Fine. If not, we are in some deep shit, gentlemen, depending on the situation.
Hey, now, Big Drip just called it, man. They got Gotcha too as some type of like insider type of deal. Like they got depth on that front. I give them that. I'm just telling you now, man, as far as the linebacking core, if you're telling me that we can have a Baker go after a quarterback the same way McGuavin does, I'd rather have 2 Bakers than not have 1.
Yeah, but the problem is who's going to cover it. That's why I think they kept that. Who's the guy that we kept on the practice squad, even though he doesn't play all day. Riley covers, and then they kept another linebacker on the practice squad. No, they kept another linebacker that he covers. I don't remember his name right now, but they kept him on the practice squad. They brought him back, and he's the one that got the interception against Atlanta. I don't know his name.
Oh, Munchin.
I
right.
guess, but
Big
he
Drip says the whole league will be
They was
running
munching, yeah.
some form of zero blitz this year. It worked for Miami. Watch the copycats like the Wildcats.
the problem
Agree. I
is
agree with
when
you
you run
100%. But the problem is,
if
hold on,
you
John.
if
Hold
you run
on,
that against
John.
Miami, you're
The
stuck.
problem is, that another team, the other teams, don't have the secondary to be able to run the zero blitz. In order for you to run blitz, you have to have cornerbacks and safeties that can stay with it and shut down those receivers enough time that your blitzers can be able to get into that backfield and shut that down. Now the problem
Yeah,
is a
but
lot of
we
teams
didn't
don't
run
have
we didn't
that
run zero
secondary.
blitz. Zero blitz wasn't ran throughout the whole season. We disguised everything with the front four that we had on the linebacking core. That's why they got the majority of the sacks.
Yeah, no, we disguised as a zero blitz, but it wasn't. But we didn't
Exactly,
we didn't
correct.
really run it.
Correct.
Right. But when we did run it, you have to run that with knowing that your secondary can be able to keep up with whatever receivers are out there. If you don't have that secondary, run that.
Yeah. We got the speed on the edge and we got the secondary. There's nothing wrong with that, but the linebackers got to get there on time, and I feel that they can get there on time with that speed that we got.
No, we can. We
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
He was saying that the whole league will be in some form of running. Defense has success with it.
It depends if they got the personnel. It's all about the personnel.
That's what he's saying. The game that we took it out, that we introduced it, or like we brought it out. From what I can remember, it may have been brought out another game, but I just remember it coming out against the Rams, where they totally, we totally butt fucked Jared Goff into like 4 turnovers and 3 interceptions and everything else. A partridge, a pear tree, and a reindeer. Like he didn't know what he was doing. So I mean that's the game I remember. I don't know if that was the first game, but that's where I remember seeing it.
It was.
But if
It
you
was.
if you
That
don't
was
got
the first game
personnel,
that we
if you don't
came out
got-
with the zero blitz. That was the first game that we came out with the zero blitz because Coach Flo had so much success in the Super Bowl playing against them.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think
That's why they came out
they
with
call
zero
it the amoeba. I think they call it the amoeba defense, but if that's what it is, if you don't have the coverage corners for it, you're it's not going to work. I mean, we have 4 top corners. We have 4 corners that I would consider to be pretty.
I agree.
I go deep as 5.
Do you guys know what amoeba means? You guys know what an amoeba is? No? Can y'all hear me?
Educate me.
No.
Amoeba is an ant. Una amoeba is an ant. Can you believe that?
And why are we talking about an amoeba?
Because that's what that
He apparently didn't.
That lineup is.
He apparently didn't hear what we were saying.
I
That's
don't know
what
if it's you guys or if it's
called?
me up here.
Well, I got John vertical wise right now, and then you keep freezing up, and I heard something about an amoeba.
Hey, listen.
Now he's back.
All right. I guess I'm having problems with StreamYard or whatever.
There you go.
If it's because it's
No, that
late
wasn't you today.
or not.
No, they were
it's
trying to call me. I just ignored that whole thing.
But listen, we're gonna go through some final thoughts here on what we think about what's gonna happen against New England. It's getting kind of late, and I gotta put the kids to bed, bro. So, John, let's think. What do you think about this upcoming game and what we're gonna do? What do you think our game plan is?
I think our game plan is just use. I think we need to go in the game using our strengths, man. If our strengths are our receiving core, it seems like, we're going to run RPO. I think we need to run RPO. I don't think that running, basic regular offense against them, because they know what we run. They have players that played on Miami. So they kind of have some insider information.
That's it.
What the hell just happened, bro?
You went
That's it?
vertical.
Yeah, bro. Stop messing with your phone. No,
In the
this guy's
Matrix.
terrible. No, this guy's terrible, bro. I don't even know why I put him on the stream.
Yeah,
Wow,
bro.
bro.
Anyway,
Final
dale,
thoughts for
Cap.
me, man.
What they're doing to me
Dale,
right
Cap.
now
Give
is
me some
ridiculous.
final thoughts, bro. Give me some final thoughts.
John, you back?
Hold on, I'm trying to fix this thing. I'm trying to when they
No,
call
Cap.
me
Well,
out of nowhere.
he's fixing that. Give
And
me some
just,
final thoughts, Cap. What do you think? What do you think our game plan is coming into the season or coming into this game?
Yeah, man. I go by and if we're gonna go by zero blitz, that's fine. I know Flores' middle name is Blitz, and I hope we stick by that philosophy. But I'm at the end of the day, man, where if you want to succeed in this league, and I'll contribute to the swear jar, but no nuts, no glory. You got to go all out the first game of the week before they figure you out. Time to eat mac and
Agreed.
cheese, man.
Agreed. All right, Cap. Thank you for jumping on, brother. Love and miss you, buddy. We'll
Got it,
definitely
man.
get
You guys be
together
good.
this
Have a good
coming winter when I
weekend.
go up there. All right?
Got it. Be safe. Love y'all. Be careful.
Dale, bro. Love you, bro. Stay safe. All right, Big John, let's try again here, bro. What do you think our game plan is coming up to this week? He's froze again. All right. Well, Big John, if you can hear us, have a good weekend, bro. I love you, buddy. I'll hit you up during this weekend and we'll talk a little bit. All right? Have a good weekend, man. All right, guys. So, and then there was one. So, my thoughts on this coming game and what I think we should be doing. I think that we should be sticking with our zero blitz as far as the defense goes. Not really blitzing every time, but definitely disguising like we do. We do a good job at it. They couldn't figure it out last year. If it ain't broke, you don't fix it. We have the personnel to be able to run something like that and be very good with it. I think Coach Flores has done a phenomenal job disguising what's going in, what's not, what's going dropping back into coverage. I mean, last year we had a defensive lineman drop back into coverage and caught an interception from it. I mean, the guy knows what he's doing as far as that goes. Now, as far as offense goes, I think we need to down their throats and letting that ball fly. In order for our run game to work, we need to be able to get that ball out of Tua's hands and in the air completions so that they start to not to give us some leeway on the run game. I think we need to start off strong. I think that ball needs to sail and start off that way in a very strong way. I think that the ball needs to be more in the air than on the ground. And by doing that, I think that if we come out and let's say the first 2 or 3 series, you have 75% air, 25% on the ground. I think that when it comes to getting close to halftime or going for the second half or the second quarter or whatever, that's gonna put them linebackers in addition to where they're gonna say, you know what, we have to help these cornerbacks on this receiving core because they're just toasting us. And that will be able to give us some leeway on the run game. And also that will transition into other games. That other teams are looking at our film and saying, wow, these guys are a pass-heavy team. They're throwing that ball. It works. They're getting touchdowns. They're scoring. They're getting yards, this and that. We need to step away from the run game a little bit and be able to cover more of that, of the throwing aspect of this game when it comes to the Dolphins. So not only will that help us in the Patriots game, but it'll help us down the road when other teams are watching our film. But those are my thoughts for today. Like again, I'm sorry I made this video so late, but you know, a lot of things going on with life. I got a lot of things going on right now. So I know we had to cut it short a little bit. Usually my videos last a little bit longer, but definitely just wanted to come out and just throw something out there for you guys, so that way you guys had something to look forward to, something to watch and learn and gain from. Maybe you guys heard, if you didn't, about the big plans that I have coming up. I definitely have a lot of things working behind the scenes that you guys don't know about. So any little donation that you guys have, please donate to the channel through Cash App Miami Football Talk. Um, like and subscribe to the channel, because I definitely have a lot of things coming out, a lot of things working behind the scenes that I think you guys will be very, very happy with. I'm definitely not just sitting here and twiddling my thumbs and just trying to come out with content for you guys. I have a lot of things in the works, a lot of things in the wraps. Definitely, I have things coming out with merch. You know, talking about cups, shirts, bags, purses, shoes, all types of stuff. You know, I'll give you just a little bit there, not too much, but that just goes to show you that, you know, I'm doing everything that I can to give back to you guys as much as I can also. So please like and subscribe to the channel, share with your friends, whoever's a Dolphin fan. If they're not Dolphin fans, that's okay. Bring them along too. We'll try to change them over. But apart from that, I hope you guys have a great and wonderful weekend. I hope everybody stays safe, smart, and healthy. Fins up, and I will catch you guys next time. Y'all be safe.